G'day, welcome back to my channel. Today we're going to have a look at putting a heatsink on the 4TB drive I put inside my Rog Ally. Right, I'm aware this drive doesn't fit. Once you put it in place, I'll take the backing off and we'll stick it down. It's sort of in place, but it doesn't fit. The cover just is not possible for it to fit. I don't know if you can see, but in there you can see where it's actually getting caught up on. So my plan is to grind it down with this. So pull the drive out. I know this part here needs to be ground down, but to find out exactly where, what my plan was is to get some thermal grizzly paste, thermal paste, because it marks everything. So grab the tube out, even though I didn't want the paste all over my case, but we'll mark exactly where this thing's having issues. At the moment it's this one here, it's touching the drive. So if I mark, put a small amount of paste on this drive like so, and we attempt to fit this case like so. That tells me exactly where I need to grind out. So I need to grind out that corner of that drive so I don't get metal all over the heat pad. We'll put the case back on. This did have a bottom case holder, so I'll put that on as well. And I know exactly where I need to grind out now, which will be this spot right here. So we'll move the Rog out of the way so we don't get metal filings all through it. So it's just underneath that word. So I'll wipe that off. So somewhere around there I need to grind. Right, I've hooked up the unit to a desktop and keyboard, mouse and keyboard, and a screen so I can see what I'm doing on it. That way I can capture the image and show you. Righto, so we've got crystal disc mark open here, as well as some info. Crystal disc mark info, as you can see at idle it's sitting at 33 degrees. We'll run a bit of a stress test. I don't really know how to do this. Smash it. I don't really care about the drive. megabytes per second. I'll just run it with a bit of a stress load. All it's doing is reading and writing to it, and it'll tell me the speeds it does it in. As you can see, the temperature's still sitting at 33 degrees. So on my particular drive I get about 5,050 megabytes per second read. Let it go through. Drives come up to 44 degrees, which is still fine. Click on this again. 47 degrees. I don't know why it's not doing it in good timing. Rose to about 50 degrees. I'm still happy with that. Now this is in quiet profile too. I'll stick it in performance mode and do another test. I see the fans in my Ally have ramped up. It's still sitting around 50 degrees, 51 degrees. Still fine. And it's actually dropped in temperature now. It's gone down to 49 degrees. The fans are actually drawing enough air through the case to go across that drive and actually cool it down. So even though I've cut material out of that heatsink, it's actually still working just fine. There may be a slight hot spot where I thin the metal out, but it's not going to make a huge amount of difference. We're riding now 4,554 megabits per second write speeds. As you can see, the write speeds still haven't really changed. It's dropped a little bit. Temperatures are still sitting fine. Well, we get up to 60 degrees. I'm still happy with that, considering it is doing a fair bit of work at the moment. Let's have another quick look. Oh, she's starting to get pretty warm now. 60 degrees. Now you got to understand that this is going to smash a drive a whole lot harder than what any program's going to do on a normal level. So 60 degrees is adequately fine. There you go. It's dropped down to 54 degrees again. So it's definitely getting enough cooling with that heatsink on there. Without the heatsink, it probably would go up just a little bit high, but honestly, even without a heatsink, I think most people would be fine. I am doing 9 read and writes on each test. Yeah, drive's not even budging now. 52 degrees. That should be fully heat soaked at this stage. Right, on that, I think I'll finish this video. Let's see how long it takes for the drive to come back. See, it's dropped in temperature. Yeah, I hope this video helps people out. If you have any ideas of any other future content, like maybe adding Hall effect joysticks to the drive, I know there is videos already of that on YouTube, but if you'd like me to do it, please feel free to comment. Also, feel free to subscribe for any other ideas that I might come up with in the future for this and other projects I might do. Anyway, it's been a pleasure making it.